Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. I'm excited to be here today. I'm excited to be here with you, getting into my January 2024 budget. Oh my gosh. I went very happy with the stickers. Sara Marie stickers was just gorgeous. I love this, girl over here and the flowers and the dress and the balloons and this clock and the celebrations. I just thought it was awesome. I love the deco she had with the kit, and I kind of made my own little punch outs for these. That turned out really cute, and I just love it. Enough about the cutes. All right, so I have all my bills laid out. Things you're not going to see in here. Roth IRA, I'm not going to pre-fund it. I've got 2024 covered. I funded it in savings last year, January 1st. At some point this month, I will be dropping that money into my Roth IRA, and it'll be fully funded for the rest of the year. And I can start 2025 and just... In 2025, I will not be having all the money up front. I'll just have to... break it up when we have extra money throughout the year, and that will be a totally different budgeting thing, and we'll just have to wait and see what that looks like. So I have no idea at this point in time. But here we have all the usual bills. If you see my channel, you know I don't know exactly what the water is yet or the electric, but when it comes in, I will fill those stickers in. And these are kind of wrong right here. I've decided that when I first laid this out, this was in a previous, I think, November, and I didn't know we were going to quit our job in December, my husband. So this is savings, and we have a specific number that we are going to transfer, and that's going to consist of our monthly budget every month. And if you saw my annual budget video, you would know exactly what that number is. It's $2,870.00. So if I take that, what's in that number, and multiply it by 16, that's about what we have in savings right now in our money market account. That'll give us 16 months of income in addition to these checks that come in every month. So that's what we have here. Sinking funds, I actually do know what that's going to be. I need to write that number down. I'm trying to get my notes over here. So sinking funds this time is going to be $437.70. So sinking funds is where I just put money into a savings account for bills that are going to come, such as our pest control, our trash, car tags, all kinds of things. I'll do a separate sinking funds video. I don't have that ready yet, but I should have one ready probably after the first week of January, after today, maybe on... probably on Friday. I might have it up on Friday because Thursdays is my weekly check-in. So Friday, I think I'm going to do a bonus video of sinking funds and show you how I'm setting up for the new year and what I need to work on. So the rest of these stickers, not these, but over here are mine. I cut my own. They're not that great, but that's okay. I can't afford anything right now. So I have some sticker paper and I have some of this stuff, and I'm just going to do it on my own. As much as I love Sara Marie, I bought this in 2023, so that was the last time I bought stickers. I do have my scripture for the month. Let's read that. Isaiah 43:18 and 19. I got the Amplified. Let me find my Bible app. Here I use YouVersion if you're interested. It's a free downloadable app. It has many versions of the Bible, Isaiah, and it's very user-friendly. 43:18 and 19. All right, so I wrote the Amplified, but we're going to read the CSB because that's the first one that came up. It says, "Do not remember the past events. Pay no attention to things of old. Look, I'm about to do something new. Even now it is coming. Do you not see it? Indeed, I will make a way in the wilderness, rivers and deserts." I love this verse. I really do, for many, many reasons, but it just reminds you to sit and go, okay, the past is the past, it's gone. Nothing you can do about it. So quit pulling back the past. That's going to hold you down. It's great to have memories. It's great to have all the experiences and learn from them, but don't let them hold you from your future. And then, and it says here, look, I'm about to do something new. Even now it is coming. Do you not see? Indeed, I will make a way in the wilderness, rivers in the desert. So I have to get more context on who's speaking here, but this is God's deliverance of rebellious Israel is what's being talked about. I see the word Babylon and Jehalem, so there's a lot going on here. I won't get into that Bible lesson, but check it out, read the chapter, see what you think. But I love the fact that God is always making a way in the wilderness and the rivers and the deserts that we have to live in, because we live in a fallen and broken world. So that gives me hope for the new year, and I look forward to each and every day in this new year. That's why I chose that verse. So I have a lot of things listed here, appointments, when I'm going to do my videos, and things that are important projects for me. Not really projects, but they're like Bible studies and stuff I do. Finish listening to a book and start a new one for Tender Mercies. That is a Bible study women's group, and we're doing a book this year, so I'm so excited about that. I used to a structured Bible study, so that was a mouthful. Let's go ahead and get into this. So I have a sticky note here to remind me of all the new pays. When I constructed this, I put this together thinking my husband was going to keep his job for a while longer, and status quo for January. Well, after I laid the stickers down, a month or two later, he quit his job, and that's where we're at in January. First, no job. And we're doing well, actually. Savings is good, and he's getting interviews, and he's applying to jobs and having great feedback from these interviews. It's just finding the right one with the right fit is what we're looking for. So what I'm going to do is take this pay over here, and we're going to do how I typically like to do it. I like to know the estimated or budgeted amount. I might change that to budgeted, but I don't know, estimated, budgeted, same thing pretty much. But I already have the numbers for our income for the month of January. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down here, pre-deposit. And this deposit actually happened on December 29th, but I don't count it as part of money available to us until January 1st. It just sits in the bank, which is my best way of holding on to that money until it's actually needed. I'll just leave it in checking. And since we know it's the actual, I'm just going to go ahead and write the actual. And all this is actually the actual. I will always know the actual unless my husband gets a job and then things change. So, but see, I have the pending deposits, and right now I'm controlling how much money is being transferred, so I know the actuals. VA disability, let's see, this one went up a little bit. And see, military went up $59.68. VA disability went up $75.52, which was $2,428.91. All right, and then my son's rent, we're taking over $803. Now I'm not going to bring this over here because I also put dividends with his from our checking account. So when those pennies roll in, it's like 2 or 3 pennies, I will put that as the actual, and then that'll balance everything out. And then I'm transferring over from savings $2,870. And I'm going to go ahead and put that as an actual because I don't think I need to change that. All right, so other is any refunds or any exchanges or any cash that comes back or cash that's put in, transferred from savings or wherever, sinking funds, things like that, into the month's budget. I'll just use other here. And if I want to write something specific, I just happen to have an extra line, so I will leave that there. So that is good. And all set there. Mortgage is not going to change. The mortgage is exactly the same as it was in previous years. We're not doing anything different with that, which means we're paying the extra $550 principal only payment. And I'm excited to see how far that brought us. And our mortgage last year in 2023, our mortgage jumped almost 3 years and to November of 2025, and on the amortization schedule that you get. And that was just amazing how far it pushed us, and we saved a lot of money in interest and paid down the mortgage quite a bit. And that was our Christmas gifts to ourselves. We just worked so hard to do that. So $2,450.17. We want to keep doing that because that is going to have our mortgage paid off by the time we're 65. And that, I think, is an excellent goal for anybody. It's a forever home, so it's amazing. We're just so thrilled. I'll leave a card or eye in the sky, whatever you want to call it, and a link in our description box for that video if you want to check out the updated video on the actual interest for 2023 that we saved. The next thing I have is Spectrum. It's $166.24. I think August, September, October time frame is when we have to call them back and see if there's any promotions. PHCs are tithing to our military retirement. That's $88. And a food bank, $88. There we go. Amazon Music is my husband's subscription. We decided to keep our subscriptions because we use them and there's value in them for us. So $10.59. Paramount Plus is another one, $6.99. Greater Europe Mission, that is also a tie to the VA disability. And we give, what do we give? $256.75. YouTube is a subscription for not having commercials and a few other perks that go along with it. It's YouTube Premium. That's what it is. $24.92, and you can use up to 5 emails for that. So my entire family is taken care of there, and that is the reason we started doing that. HP Instant Ink for my printer, $6.35. Water, we're going to estimate $50. And these are listed in almost in the order of when they come out. So that's why they're in the order they are in. Geico is $173.87. AT&T is our cell phones and 2 leases. So that was $277.78. That was lowered a little bit. We have as many discounts as possible for our area. It's expensive. They have all these fees attached to it. But it's the best signal we have, and we still need a signal booster for our house. So that's crazy. Life insurance for me and one of my sons and my husband is $87.56. I've been writing this number for like years and years and years, like 10, 15 years or more. I still can't remember. Google Storage should be the last month that we have this monthly charge, and then it will go to a sinking fund, and I'll save up for it. $7.49 is what that is. Discovery Plus, $8.99. Apple.com is my storage on my phone for pictures, videos, all the good things, $2.99. And then USCCA is my husband's, and that is $39.17. There we go. And then I can total that up here in a minute. Now I had to move over on this side and get the rest. So Vivint is our security system. That is $65.82. And you might notice I don't have fixed or variable. I really never cared for fixed or variable. I just wanted, estimate and actual. And that's what I created for myself. before I was doing fixed and variable because that's what the sticker shop offered, and that I made it work, but this is what I actually prefer. Electric is $150 estimated. We're having a very mild winter so far. Not too bad. Sinking funds this month, I just saw that. $437.70. Now my son's life insurance, which is separate, he aged out of our family insurance, and I got him his own policy and made sure it was high enough that we can cover any costs, medical, things like that, a funeral. $33.16 term life. And then our grocery household. So this is everything. This is for the entire month, is our monthly budget. $1,600, which is what we've been budgeting for several months now. Restaurants, we're going to try to do $500. I don't know how well that's going to stick, but I hope it does. Miscellaneous, I'd like to keep under $500, and without buying stickers, I should be able to meet that goal. Gasoline, what did I put for gasoline? $300. So $300 for gasoline, a copay. Now these are the same as before, maybe a little less in the restaurants and miscellaneous, but pretty much everything else is the same. And then budgeted is always $0, but I always have a line item for that in case there is unbudgeted. And usually that's because we're spending out of the buffer, the checking account, and that is not going to happen very much. Hopefully, if we have to spend extra money, it will have to come directly out of savings, and we'll have to readjust for that. And triple check that it's worth spending the money, or it's good to spend the money. If we don't have a job, then I don't want to be over budget in any of these categories. So that's kind of where I'm at there. I do have a built-in buffer with the number, but it's just one of those things. I don't want to be over budget. Okay, first we're going to total up our income. All right, so the magic number every month until my husband gets a job we're working with is $7,920.77. And the change is only because of the checks that come in. So yeah, that is what we are estimating. I'm going to put 0 for other, so I know I accounted for that. And I don't plan on anything, but if something comes up, I can put it in the actuals. All right, so now we are going to total the expenses and come up with our potential buffer for the month. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm back. So $7,920.77 is the income. I need to total this $3,745.86 column first, and then this $3,686.68 column second. There we go. All right, so it's cutting it really, really close here, but it's still within the budget that I had expected it to. I didn't put anything in here where I could kind of mark that. So, and this is just an estimate. Where's my sticky notes? So I'm going to do like I always do with a lot of my budgeting, is I put a little sticky note down when I have an estimated number, and then we can do the actuals later. And when I have future months, I may adjust how I have things laid out to match what I need. And I can create things along the way and use old stickers that I already have to enhance what I already got here. So that is the number $7,432.54, and that is the expenses total right there. So I'm going to kind of put that in between here. All right, I'm going to take this number, $7,920.77, minus the $7,432.54. And I have a buffer of $488.23 that is not assigned to anything in the budget. So that is my buffer. And that means that if I forgot a bill or if something comes up I wasn't expecting and I needed a little wiggle room to add to the budget, then I have a little bit of money sitting there already, not a problem. And I think because I budget so frequently and work with you guys so often that will be fine. I'm not worried about that at all. And yeah, we'll just see what our actuals are at the end of the month. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys next time. Have an amazing and blessed day. Bye.